and gentlemen. Welcome to the 7-Figure Fashion Business Podcast,
where we talk about the fashion industry and how to get your fashion business to 7 figures.
From manufacturing strategies, cut and sew designers, to fashion hot topics and the latest fashion trends, I'm your host, Monica Monique.
And I'm your host, XYZ. And let's jump into today's episode.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever.
Hey.
Hi, welcome back.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. It's been months since me and you got on this podcast.
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember when our last...
It had to be like March.
You think it was March? But we are back, Monica and Zeee and Deasia. We are back with the 7-Figure Fashion Business Podcast. Tired, child. Have you got your rest since prom?
Deasia is so funny.
Is it? That's your name.
So funny. It is hilarious.
What are you eating? Grapes? Coming back to the ghettos. Ooh, caramel creams. Oh my God, I want some. Oh my God.
So, earlier, I went to the store. Earlier, I went to the store and the neighbor, I went to the store with my little cousin, and the neighbor, I usually take the neighbor's daughter with me, but she wasn't outside. So when I came back, she was outside. So I was just like, okay, I would have got you something, but I didn't know you was here. But you can go through my bag and take whatever you want. So she picked the caramel creams up, and she was like, my grandma eats these, and put it back in the bag. And put it back in the bag. I said, are you trying to say I'm old like your grandma?
First of all, caramel creams are good.
Yeah. I was like, you want one? She's like, no, my grandma eats these. I said, oh, okay.
Have you ever tried?
She's 8 years old.
Okay. Caramel creams are the sugar. They're the ish. I love caramel creams. I can't take the toothache though. I will have instant toothache. But
I literally about to say, I gotta stop eating like this.
I haven't had a caramel cream in I don't know how long. Maybe 2 years. You just gotta brush your teeth immediately afterwards because that caramel will get stuck in your teeth.
Yeah. I'm dying like this.
So she says. So she says. She's done.
So today, you said earlier, what'd you say earlier? Did I have rest since prom season?
Yeah, I said, have you been getting, like, are you caught up on sleep since prom season ended?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the whole June, I kind of just like was like, all right, I'm gonna take a break. Take a break from the studio. Get some rest. Just catch back up on like life. And then that's what I did the whole month of June. I really just had fun the whole month of June. But now I'm back at the studio and I still haven't cleaned up from prom season.
Okay.
So after the podcast, I'm gonna start cleaning up and reorganizing the studio. But the studio is like everything is in piles. Like it's organized, but it's not organized. Everything just in piles, but I know what that pile means. I know it like I know what that pile is.
Right.
I know, yeah. I know where everything is.
Yeah,
It don't go there, but I know where it is.
you know where it is. And that's all that matters.
Yeah. But I gotta pack some stuff up, put it in storage. It's a lot of stuff that I gotta post, but I'm gonna post it for like $20. So I could just get out the studio. And I'm not like
What type of stuff?
just stuff that I made and just never posted, or like stuff that I made and then sell.
Okay.
I just have like a big clean out sale. Cause I pay for storage and I want to get that bill. I need that bill to be gone. But also I don't have money. I also don't have room in the studio, and I don't want to just throw all that stuff away.
Okay. Is it mostly fabrics?
Yeah, it's fabrics and stuff that just never sold. It's like half and
Okay.
half. It's like half and half.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, you definitely gotta start selling through stuff.
How was your
I
rest?
took
Did you take a break?
I feel like I didn't take a break as in like I didn't ever take a full week off or anything like that. But I definitely have been getting my sleep every night, every weekend. I've been sleeping
Mhm.
all Sunday and all Monday for the entirety of the days, like all 48 hours.
Yeah,
And by the time I go back to work, I'm like, refreshed. Like, So I feel like I have been doing that. The store has still been pretty consistent since prom season with orders and alterations and walk-in clients. So that's been good. Um, and I've been getting a lot more people from social media like TikTok and YouTube who come in and they say, "Oh, I saw you on TikTok. Oh, I saw you on YouTube." So I knew like this was the right place to come to. So that has been really good. Um, but it's still like I'm still finding ways to I still want those prom season numbers of money without the prom season work and
yeah,
effort.
yeah.
So I'm trying to like do more YouTube content so that maybe some of that money can come from content or do more platforms for like the website and creating more digital assets like virtual patterns and stuff like that to sell digital products just so like I can make that same amount of money but by not doing as much work at all.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah.
But prom season overall, I mean, well, you tell me, how do you feel like prom season was overall?
Well, prom season was really great. I was amazed. I was
Yeah.
amazed. I was so amazed. But I was so amazed that like it got to the point where I'm just like nothing went wrong yet. Like nothing blew up in my face yet. Like like is this really happening? Like is everything really like going smooth?
Hmm.
So it started off great. I think I got my first order in November, and
Okay.
from there it just was like from there it just went on from that. Like it just was from there it was pretty consistent.
Okay.
I started in November, and I think my last order was like the beginning of March, the very beginning of March,
Okay.
or the end of February.
Mm.
All my prom girls was really good. I didn't have any red flag. I didn't have any red flag customers or any like red flag consultations. All my prom girls was really like smart, really like great girls. I don't know. It was amazing. It was really, 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 really amazing. One day
Do
I
you
was
feel like
trying
you
to,
made your?
huh?
I was going to say, did you feel like you made your like financial goal? Did you have a financial goal or order goal for prom season?
No, I didn't have a goal.
Okay.
I just was like, this is my very first prom season inside the studio. This is my very
Yeah.
first prom season, like by myself.
Yeah.
So I just prayed about it, and I was like, I'm gonna just do whatever, like whatever God want me to do, like whatever God give me, like I'm gonna just take that. And
Yeah.
okay, and it was like I knew that like a lot of times I don't do something because I'm scared, because I'm scared, but also because I don't want to fail. But you will never do something if you'll never do something if you just don't do it. Like
Right.
you'll never know until you try. So I went into prom season just like, okay, so I'm not going to take a whole bunch of orders. I'm
Mhm.
just gonna go with whatever God give me. But like these little bit of orders, I'm gonna learn something from each person, or like I'm just gonna learn just from doing it. And that's why I say prom season is so amazing, because I learned like this how I hate zippers. But like I had to do zippers every single day. And
Yeah.
turns out zippers ain't really that
Right. They're
bad.
not.
Zippers pretty cool. They are. They
Yeah.
and just how like I was confused with the horsehair, but I had to do horsehair like a couple of times. I had to do horsehair every day. So
Yeah.
my horsehair just got better, and I like the first time I did it, I think it took me 2 hours, and then by the time I was on my last dress, it took me 30 minutes.
Right.
So it all it all came down to just being here every day, sitting there and doing it. Like
Right.
I learned customer service. I learned organization. I learned it was so much more to sewing than just sewing, or it's so much more to running a fashion business than just sewing. It's not even about sewing. So when you taking orders, you have to consider time, but like time to make the dress, but also time to go to the fabric store, time to clean up, time to go home, eat, shower. Like it got to the point where I didn't have time for nothing else in life, but I couldn't even sleep because I
Right.
was up working on orders. But like I wasn't complaining, I wasn't stressed because I wasn't
Mhm.
sleeping or whatever. Like I just was like happy to be there. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I learned
Yeah.
a lot, and I'm ready for next season.
Yeah.
And I had got a new studio. So
Yeah. And
yeah,
that was what month?
that was, that was the highlight of my prom season. Um, I had I first of all I was working a job. I got fired. I got fired from a job, and then the very next day, I think I got like my studio. It was
Oh,
random how it happened. Yeah, it was like it was random how it happened. Um,
okay.
but the guy that oh, that was a little lesson too. The guy that was in this studio like before me, he
Mhm.
was just like he a photographer, and he was like he tired of chasing his dream, and he spent a huge chunk of money every month, and his dream not even doing nothing. Like he had like real negative things to say about his dream. But
Really?
I looked at it as I do the same thing. And I'm like, I'm not generating money yet, but like every move that I made last year helped me with helped me generate money this year. So like
Right.
he wasn't seeing like the bigger picture. So
Right.
he was like, yeah, I'm done. Like and like I don't want to be here or whatever. And he was like, I'm moving out, but before they post it online, do you want me to just tell them that you want to move in here? Because I remember you saying that your space was too small.
Mhm.
So I was like, yeah, and I emailed them and I asked them like, don't even post it online. Like I want it. Like please give it to me.
Yeah.
And I had I didn't tell anybody because I just didn't want anyone to be like, no, don't do it.
Who
And
is it?
I was about to say I already had um told my therapist. I had told my therapist, but I was on the phone with her and she was asking me what was I doing. And I was like, I just was downstairs like talking to this guy or whatever, and he said he moving out. I might move into his space. And she was like, no, I don't think you should do that. And that right there was just all I was like, okay, don't tell nobody else. I was like, don't
Why?
tell nobody else. You
Say
can't.
why?
I was, huh?
Did she say why she said that?
She's older, and I just think that older people don't understand entrepreneurship. Like, I don't think older people understand that it comes with risk. or
Yeah.
whatever. So I think she just never, I don't know. She just didn't understand. But
Right.
it was like, it was a happy moment for me. Like I was so happy. But like
Mhm.
she just was like, no, like don't even stress. I think she just was like, don't stress yourself out one more break or something.
Right.
That's probably what she was thinking. But I'm like, okay, don't like tell nobody else. So um it was like, I forget what it was. It was like more money to move in. For some reason, like my first studio, they didn't charge me that much to move in, but they charged me like $4,000 to move in 2 year for some reason.
Yeah.
I gotta go back
That's
to the emails. I gotta go back to the emails and figure out why was it so much. But so I had got that job or whatever, and I had got fired, but I had got fired just in time because I had already made like what I needed to make from the job, and then I had moved
yeah.
into the studio. No, that's not a lie. I probably moved into the studio. I probably moved to the studio like next week, the week
Mhm.
after that.
Okay.
Yeah, I moved into the studio like a week after. I don't know.
Okay.
But whenever I got fired, I had moved right into the studio, and then
Mhm.
it was that was like great because there was no way I was going to be able to get through prom season in that small studio upstairs.
Right.
So it was just so much better like being here.
Mhm.
And now I just make sure like I do have a little restaurant job that I keep because
Mhm.
my studio is more, like I don't know. It's like I can't lose the studio. So
Right.
I still got a job
Right.
to work to get it.
Pays for the studio
Yeah. But
plus some.
yeah.
So
So like yeah.
and you get money. You got money from the prom season that also paid for the studio.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you kept some months in
I paid
advance.
I actually paid some months, but like the month is over.
You pay until December during prom season.
Next year I will. Next year I'll do it that
Mhm.
way. Cause that was also
Yeah.
so convenient. Like paying the rent for a couple months and then just chilling for like a little while.
Yeah.
That was like the best. But next year I'll do it that way. I'm learning.
Yeah. Of course. Everything is a learning experience.
Yeah.
Everything
How
is learning
was
experience.
how was your prom season?
I feel like my prom season
Prom
overall was
prom
really
2025.
yeah. Overall, it was really good. I think it's so weird because like a part of me is like, why am I not a millionaire? But also, I never want the type of orders that I never want as many orders as it would require for me to be a millionaire from prom season.
Right.
So there's also that too. But I know that if like I basically this year I wanted to go harder online so I can have more um online orders that were not custom, and I wanted to set up the marketing for that before prom season started, and I just never did. And I feel like that's the only thing that I didn't like about this prom season. If I had set up my marketing and my website with new gowns that could just be shipped directly from the manufacturer to the customer and set up a promotion so I could be sending that out every day, every week, that was automatic, that I didn't have to like type in or physically do anything for, I would have made 300K more this prom season easily. I never set it up. I was just dragging my feet. I was doing other things in the store, hiring new people, dealing with high school intern drama and all this stuff. And because of that, I basically made the same, around the same this year that I made last year. Now, last year I made a good amount of money. This year I made a good amount of money. I can't complain. But at the same time, like I could have done more if I had set up things before prom season to automatically run during prom season. And I never
Same
set
with
those
me.
things up.
Same with me.
Huh?
Same with me.
Yeah.
I forgot to say that. I
Yeah.
forgot to say
So
that
I
in
feel
my part.
like that I like really like am like, all right, I gotta make sure I'm doing that type of stuff in August or October, like months ahead of prom season, so that during prom season I don't have to worry about that stuff because I really can't do nothing else during prom season.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
can.
like it's just so much going on. You really, once you get into the mix of
Yes.
everything, you really can't slow down or like try to do something different.
Yeah.
So that was my whole thing. But I feel like hiring Janae this prom season, she was really good. She was new. She was a recommendation from Daphne, who used to work at the store and really was supposed to work during this prom season, but because she couldn't, she suggested this other girl, and she was a perfect fit for the store. She was really good with the sales floor, and I feel like especially during prom season because I don't have time to try to sell the earrings or the boob tape or the purses or the everyday clothes. Like during prom season, I'm just focused on my prom orders. And I feel like she would say during fit-ins and consultations, like, oh, this pair of earrings with these rings would go so perfectly with your dress. You need to add these onto your order. And they would do it instantly.
Mhm.
And that's something that I wasn't necessarily doing because I'm like, I need to get these cups sewn in within the next 15
Yeah.
minutes, you know,
Yeah.
or I need to make sure this zipper is put in. So having her at the front of the store, like still doing some sewing stuff, but mostly her focus was sales of the store items. So I feel like that really made an increase in the store sales during prom season. So that was really
Yeah.
good.
Even me being there, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen she was a great fit for the store.
Yeah, she's really good with
Almost perfect. Well,
customers.
no, not almost perfect, like perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was good this year. I still did my outside seamstresses, but not as much as last year.
Really?
Because I felt yeah, like Miss Valerie and some of the Nigerian people. Like I still had them do a couple things, but I think last year I had them do more things than this year. This year I ordered a lot of like pieces and stuff ahead of time, and I feel like that really sustained me. Like I ordered a lot of like the leaves. I had like
Hmm.
stock of leaves, gold, silver, green, red, pink. So as soon as somebody
Yeah.
asked for leaves, I already had leaves that I could put on and so on.
Bless
And
you.
then thank you. And corsets and stuff. I already had stuff for each type of order customer. Um, excuse me.
Bless you.
Um, thank you. For each type of order. So as soon as somebody made an order, I already had like a lot of the pieces of their dress and I just had to put it to their size and stuff like that. So that was
Mm.
really good. I have a system this year in place, which was really good. Um, saved a lot of my money per usual. And then now just getting ready for the remodel, which is in 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
So I had a good conversation with the construction guy this morning. He got some of the materials. So
Okay, that's
finally,
good.
so that was all good. Yeah, other than that, I feel like prom season was good. I just gotta be on top of the digital stuff as well. I have to put it in auto. I've been watching these TikTok lives. When I tell you these people getting money
From TikTok
selling,
Live.
yeah,
Just
selling
start
hair.
sewing on TikTok Live. Pull your sewing
Yeah,
machine out.
it's so loud though. Like, will people stay with that loud noise?
Mm.
It's gonna be all noise. I feel like it's gonna click off. But yeah, I do think like when I do it on YouTube, it's good. when I do it on YouTube, it's really good. Like, people comment, "Oh, what are you working on? Oh, I see you're using this machine. How do you like it?" Like, that's cool. But I'm trying to figure out what can I do on TikTok Live that would sell. I saw some girl. She was on TikTok Live showing her computer screen of sketches, and she was selling a digital product, and the digital product was like a list of sketch artists that people could use if they wanted to get their clothing brand sketched. And I was thinking, that's so dumb. Who need a sketch artist? Like, it's so easy to sketch. But of course, that's just me.
Hmm.
Obviously, a lot of people can't sketch. But I'm
Yeah.
like, she get into a bag that I could have easily got to, but I just don't think of because
Right.
it's something that's so easy to me that I don't think that this is something that people need, you know?
Mm.
So, but like, I definitely need to get into posting some digital products this fall so that that can run in the
Yes.
background. I'm doing a wholesalers list, so patterns, stuff like that, prom season stuff
Yeah.
like that. I have on the website where when
Yeah.
people want them, they can buy them without me trying to hurry up and make something out of nowhere. Like, I need just to have this stuff made. You gotta do
Hmm.
more automated stuff that don't require. Yeah,
Yes, I did.
yeah,
This boy had came to the studio, and we just talk about prom, and he was watching me. So I was like, yeah, next year I have to find a way to like. It's not only dresses you can sell during prom season, but that's not the only way you can make money during prom season. So
right.
I don't know. I just like, yeah. What else are people buying during prom season? Not even just prom season, but like we just had a great talk.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that with the way Janae sells, if I had more purses and accessories in the store during prom, it probably sold out. But I didn't have all the stuff in the store because I didn't do inventory shopping before
Yeah.
prom season. So I
Yeah.
just think there's always more opportunities to make money.
Yeah.
You just gotta be like clocked in to really make sure you're
Yeah.
taking it away.
Yeah. And everything for my prom season last year, um, I'm every like move that I made for prom season, I made that like last year around September, like up to like August, September. Like I started early on like getting ready for prom season.
Yeah,
So when you was talking about like you were supposed to do stuff like I understood it. Like I agree with it.
yeah,
So that's why I'm like, okay, like even though I did take a month off, I ain't about to like that was it. That
yeah,
wasn't even like a month. Like my last order was like June 7th, and I was right back here like July 1st. So
yeah. 3 weeks.
yeah. So yeah, getting ready for prime season now.
Yeah. Immediately after prom season
Brainstorming.
was over, I went to New York and did inventory shopping for like summer dresses and graduation dresses and stuff.
Mhm.
The next week, soon as I put this stuff out, stuff was selling.
Mhm.
Imagine if I had graduation dresses in store during prom season. They would have sold to the girls who was buying for. But I just was so like, oh, let me make sure I get this done. Let me make sure I get this done. Let me not get it. But
Yeah.
I probably would have made more money if I took just 2 days off to do a trip to New York to get some more
Yeah.
free in the store. But
Yeah.
you're not really thinking that far ahead when you're just trying to get orders done. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it was. It was orders, get orders done, get orders done, get orders done.
Yeah.
It was amazing though.
Yeah. I had no issues with any customers this year. All the customers, beautiful people. Even
Mhm.
like the last minute rush orders where people came in after all my prom dresses was done and other people had rush orders that they needed. Like, even those orders went well. But it went well, I think, because my orders was already done and I didn't have to squeeze them in between people
Yeah.
who had already committed to, you know?
Yeah.
So that was good too.
I had 11 orders. Of the 11, I had one. But even with that, she wasn't even like a bad customer. It was like me just not. doing my time, or like it was just me thinking I could do the order.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like a order that I was used to, but I'm like, I'll figure it out. I got time.
Right.
So like, all my orders went great, but that one.
Okay. I had one customer who was a little annoying, because she just was like, oh, now I want this, or now I want this added, or now I want more rhinestones here, or now I want this over here, or now I want to like she was annoying. But at the end of the day, she loved her dress. I still tried to accommodate the things she wanted while also still upping the price every time she wanted something different. But I just I think that some people just really don't know what they want in November. And by the time May come and they see other people going on prom and all that other stuff, they're like, oh, this is actually a little bit too plain, or I actually think I want to be a little bit more extravagant and stuff. And as long as you recognize that's a higher price and you're willing to pay it, then everything is fine.
Right.
But if you don't, that's when we have an issue, you know?
Yeah.
And so that was fine. Now that it's summertime and it's a lot of birthday dresses and stuff. I actually got a lot of corporate girl dresses, but this time I got all these dresses that are 100% cotton because I am now mentally aware of how polyester affects the environment and how it's all made of chemicals and skin. And I do feel like the podcast, but also the knowledge of fashion and fabric and the industry and the environmental pollution has made me a better designer and store owner, because when people see, oh, this is 100% cotton, they going to pay a higher price because they know it's not going to pollute the environment the way all the polyester clothes will.
Yeah.
So I feel like it made me a better business boutique owner to incorporate fabric and items that were good for the environment and 100% natural fibers. That was a
That's
good choice.
good.
Hmm. For my summer collection in store. A lot of the people who live in the neighborhood are eating it up.
Hmm. Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah.
I haven't had too
Any
many
like
birthdays.
really? I feel like the birthday. The thing about prom is that people. Okay, so the thing about prom, people know to get ready for prom like in advance. But for some reason, like the birthday girls don't know what they're doing for their birthday, and they don't get ready for their birthdays. Like their birthday is the same birthdays, like every the same day every year. But like
Right.
the birthday girls don't get ready for their birthday until like 2 weeks before their birthday. They finally decide like what they want to do for their birthday,
Right.
and I think like the fast fashion part, like they capitalize with birthdays because like the birthday girls are last minute, but
Yeah.
you can't get your birthday dress made like with us within 2 weeks. So like I think that's why we don't get like a lot of like I don't know the birthday even on Instagram like the birthday dress game just died down.
Yeah, I think so. I really do think so.
I ain't seen a decent birthday dress in a little while. Some like they
I
will
agree.
come like probably like you see a decent birthday dress once a year, but it used to be like the girlie's birthday dress. Like your birthday dress had to be on point. Like that was an era. That was a time. But
Yeah.
like fashion designers and like birthday girlies just don't get along because y'all don't know what y'all doing for your birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
Like y'all want the birthday look, but like y'all just not doing it in advance. So like y'all don't know if you really want to spend $1,000 on your birthday dress because you don't really know what you're doing yet. Or then
Right.
when you finally figure out what you're doing, like that's what you want to go for, but you really can't. So now you gotta go order from the fast fashion or whatever, or like something that's going to get to you within 2 weeks. But like
Right.
so, like the birthday dress industry like fell off.
Yeah. It fell off, I think. I don't see people
I
getting
got a
dressed up.
birthday dress order right now. Um, but she was just on top of her um but it's her 21st birthday. Like, and she's
Right,
having a party. So you already know to get ready.
right. 21st
Yeah,
birthday
no.
for
Yeah. But like that's the type of stuff we 30. Oh, it's my 30. We get milestone birthdays.
right. Milestone birthdays for sure. But the in between girlies, two last minute, they gotta order online. I do feel like overall I've been getting well Cowboy Carter. I've been getting a lot of Beyonce custom outfits.
Mm.
A lot of Cowboy Carter custom outfits. More than Renaissance. And
Really?
I thought Renaissance would have been more because I felt like that was more of a fashionable event to me than
Mm-hmm.
Cowboy Carter. But I guess, let the Beyonce fans live. Every year is an event. So
Mm-hmm.
just did a couple other custom chaps and stuff like that, and corset. Um, I feel like Beyonce fans need to be my target market because they spend the money. They
Really?
spend money for their custom looks. Yeah, and they're like in their like 30s, 40s, 50s, so they have a career, an established career at this point. I feel like Beyonce fans, especially her diehard fans, are more women with corporate jobs, and I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I I like that.
Yeah.
They are the target market of a red. I mean, not red, a green flag customer.
Yeah. I can see it.
They book ahead of time. They pay the price.
Mm-hmm.
They willing to pay more to get the look they want. Like no questions asked. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I, I think for sure. I need to put that in my marketing. Like track them and send them my website. But that's been really good. What's your plans for the rest of the summer? It's 2 months left. What's the grind, if any,
Um,
for your fashion business?
so I'm about to go through. The plan is I just moved. So I moved during the middle of prime season, so I couldn't even really like spend time. I didn't really put time and like thought into like what I want the studio to look like or like just the things that's needed for the studio. I didn't pay. I couldn't give the studio no time or attention.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm about to organize the studio. It just looked like I just moved in here, which really what it is. Like everything is in the same spot from when I first moved in here. I
Okay.
basically moved all boxes in one corner, like one corner of the room, and then like the rest was like I just made room for the prom girlies to come in and out and stuff. But like I just have one big corner of like boxes piled up that I need to go through. So the rest of the summer is going through like all these boxes, posting what I have on Etsy, Poshmark, Facebook Marketplace, posting it on my website, just getting all this stuff.
Said she getting sales on Depop.
Oh, who said that?
My cousin, she said she gets a lot of sales on Depop.
I
She
seen
and she,
it.
she sells like vintage stuff though.
Okay. Okay, I could try Depop. But
Hmm.
wait, I think is that only for designer?
I don't know. I just know she sells vintage clothing, but she said Depop has been really good, and they don't charge any fees. So she said
Okay.
she. Mhm.
Okay, so I could try Depop. But I'm getting all this stuff out of um I just have piles and piles of stuff and I want it out. Then I want to get the stuff out of storage. And by the end of the year, I no longer want to pay a storage fee. I want to get a storage bill. Like I'm just paying for my fabric to sit in a closet.
Right.
But I thought about that the other day. I'm like, that's a bit ridiculous. Like, so that's the plan for the summer. And then I'm preparing for my. Oh my God, we got to talk about that. I'm preparing for my sports season.
Oh yeah.
We have to talk about
Oh
weddings.
dang. Should we talk about that in this episode, or should we do a part two?
We could do a part two because we have to talk about the high school
We have,
reunion too.
yeah, we have to talk about that.
That's hilarious.
Mm.
So I'm preparing for my sports season, and
Mm,
I am preparing for my not preparing. I'm just about to start posting some resin corsets.
okay.
But this year I'm going to make them more actual corsets.
Okay.
I'm still experimenting in the industry in that field, not industry in that field. So right now I'm cleaning out the studio, preparing for prom season, resin corsets, and sports season.
Sports season. Okay. The rest of my summer is remodel the store, make it look different, make it look more bougie, make it more vibes. Um, I just want bougie vibes. I just want bougie. I want a new look. I
Mm-hmm.
want a new look for the 10 year. I want I just want to feel fresh and new. And then I want to make sure I want to finish my digital product list by the end of the summer.
Okay.
Do I want to make sure that if people ask me, "Oh, how do you do this?" I can be like, "Oh, just get this digital product."
Yeah.
How do you do that many prom dresses? Here's the link to the patterns.
Yeah.
Oh, where do you get your corsets from? Here's a link to the corset pattern, or here's a link to my wholesale vendors list.
Yeah.
Like I want stuff like that. Now, all the vendors might not be on there
Mm-hmm.
because we gotta keep our business thriving, but there will be good vendors on the list. But
Yeah.
like the Nigerians that make my custom ones, I'm not gonna put them on the list.
Yeah.
But like the Asian ones, they could be on the list. Um, but yeah, for sure, I want to make sure that I have stuff that when people ask me like the quick questions, I can send them resources and make easy money that way. I
Mm-hmm.
even um somebody asked. They said they would pay. Did I tell you this? They said they would pay for me to just call them and give them advice on how to finish a courses that they're working on.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I need to have that as an option of me what I'm selling, like an advisory
Right.
to help you finish to tell you how to finish whatever you're working on, what you're stuck on.
Yeah.
That is probably needed. That's quick. That's not quick money, but it's easy money
Yeah.
because what somebody's working on, it might take me a while to like explain. Like, okay, you gotta put the zipper in this way, or the issue with your corset is the boning here is sideways. But
Yeah.
that's something like the people who have worked with me before call me all the time and ask, like you, Janae, Daphne.
Yeah.
It's like they'll call me randomly and FaceTime me and be like, "Hey, you see my customer in this in this dress right now?
Yeah.
Like, why is this doing this?" And I'll be like, "Okay, this lining is stuck. Like, just put it as two pieces and just sew it at the waist. Don't even connect the lining because it's not going to be the same stretch. So it's going to mess up the way that's falling. Like little stuff like that. Some people don't know offhand, and that's just a quick call. So I feel like that might be easy for me to open that up to other designers or
Yeah.
help. Like I
That's
feel like,
actually brilliant.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. I met this guy. I met this guy at my job,
Mm-hmm.
and like somebody asked me like, "Oh, where you been or whatever?" And I was like, "Oh, I had called off for a month because I was doing prom season." And then he was like, "Oh, my friend, like he right here, he make prom dresses too." So then me and him started talking, and he showed me everything he did this prom. He said he worked for a popular designer, a popular affiliate designer, and he did his own. And he was telling me how it was working for that designer, and then he was telling me how it was like working for himself or whatever. And he was like, what's your number? I would love to have like fashion friends. Like I wish I could have had somebody like I could have called to help me like do out stuff or whatever. Basically same thing. So that's why I'm
Yeah,
like, that's actually a brilliant idea.
yeah. Like literally, Trish is always calling me over to Fleshman's to advise designers on how to make stuff. I'm like, Trish, am I part of the staff? Like she was like, Monica, this designer doesn't know how to sew a satin skirt if it's cut this way. I told him you can help him. Go ahead, tell him how. I'm about to be like, can y'all pay me for this? Because what in the world? But yeah, even like the loops on the back of the corset, Trish, I told Trish was like, "Do you string all these loops?" And I was like, "No, I cut them loops out. Like
hmm
if the back of the corset loops has like 1,000 loops, who is stringing all these loops on a corset?"
All of their courses has that. They need help. They need help with
I was like, no, I cut them out. I'll either put new loops or I'll cut every second and third loop so that it's like an inch to 2 inches apart. And
hmm
the he has to string like 6 or 7 times because nobody's going to sit there and string 20 loops.
Yeah, it'd be 23 loops.
Nobody is doing that. So then Trish, she had a customer and this guy was like, "Oh my goodness, this has so many loops. What am I going to do?" And she was like, "Oh, do what Monica does. She cuts out every other loop so that her clients." But I'm like, you giving them advice that they should be paying me for.
Right.
But I get it, and who
You still gotta
cares?
sell the corsets.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I was like, again, like it's me not knowing that that information is worth something to somebody because to me it's just easy,
hmm
but other people they would pay for that information.
hmm
So I gotta make sure I'm taking advantage of my own knowledge and experience because I feel like I'm not taking as much advantage as I could be. And I feel like all the girls who work for me or who have worked for me need to be taking more advantages too. Like the situation you want to talk about in our next episode. Like you could take advantage of that little scam they did, but
I really
you said you can't.
no. I already looked it up. You know, I looked it up.
No, I mean you could just go on Fox 29 and talk about it and get some more orders.
Uh, I thought you were talking about suing. I was about to say I can't because I don't have a license myself. So
No, suing ain't gonna work, but you could get
I
publication.
yeah, I was gonna. Sure.
Well, let's end this episode here because this is probably gonna be like a 50-minute episode. And if people want to know what we're talking about, they're just gonna have to listen to part two.
Tune in. Tune into the people we always talk about.
Right. To the drama. All right.
Count your
Count
blessings.
before you count your money. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.